Want to stand out and sell out in an oversaturated market? Keep watching for 3 powerful positioning strategies for everyday products. Ever wonder how to sell everyday products, non-essential commodities, or household items in a market where there is a ton of competition? A question I get a lot from my copywriting students is this: Alex, how do I write copy for everyday products in an oversaturated market, like say flowers or furniture or chicken? I get it. It's hard to convince anyone that this bouquet, love seat, or farm fresh poultry is going to change their life. These types of products aren't solving a massive or immediate pain point for customers, which can make your job as a marketer and copywriter a little bit tricky. They are called commodities for a reason. They are common. I mean, when there's hundreds or even thousands of different options for that loaf of bread you can buy, how can you, the business, win the attention and the dollars of the customer? Well, rest assured, while it might not be easy to stand out in an oversaturated market, it is possible, and in today's video, I'm going to share 3 ways you can position everyday products so they stand out and sell out. And then I will share the single biggest secret when it comes to selling anything today, and it is the difference between products that flop and those products that fly off the shelf. Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex coming at you today with another video by request. If you follow me on social media, then you know that I love asking the posse what topics they want to learn about next. And this suggestion from my YouTube subscriber, Deborah, was too great to pass up. She asks, how do I write captivating headlines for something that is usually considered a commodity, like flowers? And now you want to make it part of an overall self-care routine. How do I help people see something different from the usual? This was such a great question, and one that I think will massively benefit the posse community, especially those of you who are writing copy for e-commerce or other commodity market. You guys know that I read every single one of your suggestions, so if you have a topic you're dying to learn about, then drop it in the comment section below. And if you're new to the crew, welcome. Every single week I put out a new tutorial breaking down the hottest tips, tricks, and trends on marketing, copywriting, and freelancing. So go ahead and subscribe below, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. All right, now here they are, 3 powerful positioning strategies to keep in mind when writing sales copy for everyday products. Number 1, speak to your customer's self-identity. First, you want to identify your ideal customer. Yes, ideal. Your most perfect customer. Figure out who they are and then stop trying to appeal to anyone else except them. Because remember, if you try to sell to everyone, you'll end up selling to no one. And this is especially important if you're selling in a commodity market. You need to gain a deep understanding of your ideal customer, but not just the things they like and dislike. Ask yourself, what are their core values? How do they make decisions? What do they prioritize? What do they go out of their way to get? You get the picture here. Remember that everything we buy is a reflection of who we are and who we think we are. So you want your marketing to help your ideal customer self-identify with your product by speaking directly to who they are. So referring back to Deborah's question, how do I help people see something different? Well, you don't. There is no need to reinvent the wheel here. In fact, the last thing you want to do is to attempt to convince a broad and oversaturated market that flowers are essential for self-care. All that's going to do is waste a whole lot of time and money. Instead, what you need to do is market specifically to the people who already care about and value their self-care routine. Then you simply position your flowers as the thing to help them elevate and enhance the experience of their already very important ritual. So rather than trying to convince a broad market that they need self-care, you're instead helping your ideal customer self-identify with your product by addressing a core value they already have, which in this case is self-care. Got it? Good. And now that leads me to the next strategy on this list. Number 2, make your USP customer-centric. Your USP, or unique selling proposition, is a statement that showcases what makes your product different, better, or faster than your competitors. But one of the most common mistakes that brands and businesses make is using their USP as a way to boast or brag about themselves. Yes, of course you want your USP to position you as the clear choice, but you can't forget that just like everything in business, it's not about you. It is about them, your customers. So again, going back to the flower example, if this brand wants to target people that care about self-care, then that needs to be their USP. They need to emphasize why and how their flowers are the best choice for elevating a self-care ritual. Is it the carefully arranged, elegant, and premium bouquets? Probably not. That appeals to an audience that cares about luxury and status. Is it the fragrant smells sourced locally and organically? Maybe not. That's for an audience that values sustainability. Is it the thoughtful love note, mantra, or self-care ritual that's handwritten on Proprius with each and every delivery? Ding, ding, ding. Now that sounds like a winner to me. That is the USP that sells self-care flowers. So think about exactly how your commodity accomplishes the very specific value or goal of your customer avatar and call it out very directly in your USP. All right, now next up is the most important strategy of them all. Number 3, create a memorable brand experience. You've already gone through all of the hard work of researching your ideal customer and addressing them directly in your unique selling proposition. But it is one thing to say you do believe or represent something, and quite another to make it a real life tangible experience. So you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk, as they say? You need to show up and be the brand you claim you are in every nook and cranny of your business, and yes, that applies to copywriting too. The images and the words you use on your website, social media captions, headlines, ads, and emails, everything needs to be sending one clear and cohesive message that is firmly rooted in the brand experience you want to create. So again, if your business was flowers for self-care, self-care needs to be embedded in everything you do, say, and market first and foremost, because that is the core value you're addressing. Then you just need to position your unique flowers as the best option and present an irresistible offer, and voila, it becomes a no-brainer for your customer to buy from you again and again. And now for the biggest secret of all when it comes to outselling your competition, it is this. Even though you might be selling boring or everyday products, people like to buy from the brands and businesses that share the same values as them. It is as simple as that. Having the best product is no longer enough. Having the cheapest product is no longer the only positioning tactic, which is great news for you as marketers and copywriters. So figure out what values are top of mind for your audience right now, and then hone in on that. That is how you stand out, that is how you sell out, and that is how you build a brand that lasts. Until next time, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here. And you can click right here to get a free gift. Hey guys, it's Alex, and in this video, I'm gonna walk you through my super simple 3-step formula to writing hot headlines.